Hello everyone, good to see you. Good morning to our incredible lecturer, Dr. Haijon Gunggut, and to all fellow friends. We are students from Group AM2286A3. Welcome to our video documentary ADS659 Introduction to Environmental Management on the final video presentations. The title of our video documentary is The Impacts Assessment of Bauxite Mining Activities in Kuantan Pahang. First of all, let me introduce you to our group members for this video documentary. Our group members are consist of 5 members, as you can see on the list. And gentlemen, for this video documentary, we're gonna cover on the abstract and the introductions. Then we're gonna highlight some of the issues that related to the bauxite mining activities in Kuantan Pahang, to propose sustainable and environmental friendly method or the suggestions for the bauxite mining activities in the futures. Then we're gonna cover some of the lessons that we have learned from these bauxite mining activities. And lastly, we're gonna come out with the conclusions. Kuantan Pahang district seems to be a favorable place in regards to some of the important mineral. The important mineral found in this district is bauxite. This video documentary actually to show us some of the possible environmental impact due to the proposed bauxite mining in the area of Kuantan, district of Pahang. Exploitations of the mineral from the earth's surface through mining activity causes the ecological and environmental instabilities. This video actually to identify the impacts of the mining activities to the ecosystems. To prevent adverse impact of mining activities, this video can provide some of the environmental management plan, suggestions or the initiative to solve the problem, which this video actually could help the government to study the matters and make the recommendation to them so that the bauxite mining, especially in Kuantan, can be conducted in sustainable way with minimal damage to the environment. Bauxite mining in Kuantan Pahang started in early 2013. It began with the small-scale mining in Balok and later expanded to another area, namely Bukit Go, Bukit Jago, and Sungai Karang. In January 2014, the Indonesian government started to develop a domestic metal processing industry. As a result of this initiative, a bauxite ban put in place. This incident has resulted in shortage of bauxite worldwide, which particularly its affect the China. The state of Pahang, whereby has deposit of bauxite, particularly in Kuantan district, has taken steps to fill in the gap to meet the high demand of bauxite in the market. The high demand of bauxite has resulted in the involvement of many unregulated mining methods for the mineral extractions. It was reported that irresponsible parties has conducted illegal mining activities, generating profit of up to 1 million in less than 6 months. So these rapid expansions coupled with the uncontrolled and unsustainable legal and illegal mining activities has resulted in the environment disaster, which bring risk to the public health and damage to the ecosystem.
The rain is washing away the topsoil from the exposed earth, carrying toxins with it. Arsenic, mercury, and even radioactive uranium have all been found in local rivers. Earlier in the year, the Malaysian government put a temporary ban on bauxite mining until mid-April, but the damage is done.
In terms of environment for the issue, this pollution has polluted the road, the river, and more. Due to heavy rain, the bauxite residue was flowing out to the sea, which have been alarmed by the citizens that they stated the color of the sea turned red. There will be damage to marine and river habitats as these bauxite will paralyze fish and shellfish. The issue raised in Regarding the bauxite effect on health, high level of exposure to aluminum hydroxide or bauxite may be hazardous to health. In a serious level of exposure to bauxite are scorching, redness of the skin, discomfort, pain, stretching of the eye, and sensation to peel the skin. Findings have discovered that these resources can lead to a neurological disorder such as this syndrome, adult Alzheimer, anxiety, and Parkinson disease. Mr. Manak Musa, the head of the village, stated that his 4-year-old granddaughter is in pain because she cannot breathe properly. This shows it can give a bad impact on children, which they may suffer a variety types of disease in future. Issue arise regarding the bauxite mining in Kuantan is administration and corruption problem. The main factor that contribute to the uncontrolled mining activities is when the government fail to handle and control this problem at the early stage. This activity must follow proper regulation. For corruption issue, Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) has confirmed the existence of the element of corruption when they found out there is a lack of loyalty payment to the government of 187 million ringgit.
Bauxite mining issue in Kuantan Pahang has been caused due to the demand of bauxite from Malaysia become higher since Indonesia stopped production of bauxite in 2013. Due to that, in 2013, around 100,000 tons of bauxite are exported, which bring incremental of approximately 2.5 billion production in a year. In 2015, there are 20 million tons of bauxite has been produced. This issue shows that the demand of bauxite become higher and surely means bigger danger to the environment, especially in Felda, Bukit Goh, Gebeng, Kelantan. Even though the responsible bodies have taken actions toward the pollution caused by the bauxite mining, the issue keeps become worse. Hence, a new proactive alternative need to be implemented by the responsible bodies in order to control and minimize the pollution caused by the bauxite mining activities. A suggestion to face the bauxite mining issue in Kuantan is by restructuring licensing system for bauxite contractor. According to Dr. Fauzia Selleh 2016, the concept of vigilante justice applied in licensing system is just a symbol and not implemented effectively. This is because whenever any wrongdoing style done by the contractor, their licenses will only be suspended for 3 months. The suspension period is considered very short and not able to give lesson to the contractor in bauxite mining area. Therefore, Dr. Fauzia Selleh suggested to introduce more efficient and rigid licensing system that related to bauxite mining activities in Kuantan Pahang. This is because the new structured licensing system will ensure that all contractors follow the rules before allowed to perform bauxite mining activities. One of the suggestions is to blacklist names that disobey the standard operation procedure in bauxite mining activities. This suggestion will be more rigid than the previous punishment that only suspended the wrongdoers for 3 months, regardless how many times wrongdoing done by those contractors. Hence, the new licensing system will make the contractor to become more disciplined in performing their business activities. Second suggestion to face the bauxite mining issue in Kuantan is by putting a limit in giving permit for bauxite mining activities. The permit issue in bauxite mining in Kuantan was not only about too many approved permits, but also the existence of illegal mining sites that use illegal permit. According to Malaysia Society of Marine Science Chairman Dr. Harinder, this issue means that for one legal site permitted, there will be 6 mining sites being dug up illegally. Hence, the suggestion to face this issue is by putting limit in giving permit. The limitation should be based on the identified mining area that will allow to do bauxite mining activities. The limitation of mining sites will ease the responsible bodies to control the illegal mining sites activity. Not only that, this will minimize the pollution in Kuantan area that involved in mining activities. In short, The suggestion will be able to minimize the pollution effect caused by bauxite mining site in Kuantan Pahang. This is because the suggestion will ensure the contractor to be more concerned on the negative effect caused by the activity in bauxite mining sites.
Lessons learned. These are some of the lessons that we have learned from the uncontrolled and aggressive bauxite mining activity impacts on the environment. Firstly, is failure of taking immediate preventive measures. The potential impacts are expected to go beyond physical environment and physical illness if the situation is not controlled. While evidences are vital for action, merely waiting for a disease to occur is a sign of failure in prevention, according to a study done by Abdullah, Muhammad, Sulaiman, Zakaria, and Rahim 2016. Next is lack of good governance in managing bauxite mining activity. This involves outdated standard operating procedure of the related government agencies dealing with the bauxite mining activity in licensing and permits of bauxite mining operation. This creates conflict, delays, and even non-compliance on some of the miners. Lack of enforcement and monitoring in the SOP also leads to non-compliance of some of the miners and also increases the number of illegal miners. The issue of integrity among the officers in charge with bauxite mining operation, reportedly by MACC, involving several related government officers allegedly involved in corruption, bribery, and breach of trust to exploit bauxite mining operations. Other lessons we have learned is strong cooperation between ministries, agencies, and departments are vital to tackle this aggressive bauxite mining issue, and the support of the top management to enforce the principles of integrity and ethics in any organization helps to reduce the issue of lack of good governance. Finally, everyone plays an important role to care and preserve the environment before it is too late.
Based on the study, we can see the impact of bauxite mining toward the environment, the community, and also to the country. The harmful effect of the bauxite to health, nature, and well-being of the people. It brings pollution to the environment, cause sickness to the people, and bring disruption to the locals' daily life. This study shows several suggestions that can be applied to improve the problems caused by the bauxite mining, such as become more strict in providing the licenses for the miners and enforcement of laws by the authorities. Besides, we can see that the government played important roles in these issues. The action taken by the government will affect whether this issue can be overcome or become worse. This can be seen from the corruption issues that happen because of the irresponsible management that want to take the benefits for themselves without concerning for the people that being affected by the bauxite mining. The government must take action to overcome these issues, whether by the stronger enforcement of laws or by improving the inspection on the staff involved in the management as to prevent any corruption or bribery from happening. Although the bauxite mining does bring income to the economy of the country, it also has its own problem, such as the pollution on the environment and endangering on the human health, which is why more awareness should be put in concerning the impact of bauxite mining and how it can be overcome.